Hello, 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 everybody. Thank you so much for the resub, Trina. You are here, and are you ready? Are you ready for the shrimpening? My chat is so small over here. You are lurking as driving to town. I have been missing you as well, IB Chunky. Hello, hello. I just realized, I realized that my sound has been on this whole time. So that was fun. And then also my fan is on, so I'm gonna turn my fan off really quickly. And I'm going to not have that background noise. Everybody say hi to Shepherd. She has been massaging my lap for the last 5 minutes. She was like, it's the worst time possible for me to jump on Stephanie's lap. So that's what I'm gonna do. Mwah. I want to kiss her directly because I'm wearing some lip gloss. 1 second. 1 second. Do you enjoy my... Oh, fruit. Sorry. I did not mean to show my phone there. Jeezy crazy. Anyway, let me turn off my fan. BRB. Standard opening for me today. Absolutely standard. I'm just like, what the heck is going on? Hello, Polished Mess. Thank you for joining me, for joining me from YouTube land. Let's see what everybody's doing. Let's see. Yeah, cell phone on screen. I know. Hopefully I didn't show anything too, I don't think I did. Yeah. I don't think I showed anything too personal, just that I wanted energy drinks upstairs. Oh my goodness, how is everybody today? How is everybody? Do we have the shrimp redeemer in the audience right now? The redeemer of shrimps? Today, we've already stolen my identity. Don't steal my identity. You're too sexy, aha. You're so sexy, aha. I might have to. It doesn't show any. Upset I was about to text hi Twitch chat. Thank goodness it wasn't anything bad. Oh my goodness. Or just like personal. It was just like, bring stuff upstairs. You're here too. You're stuffing your face. Forgot to greet humans. Hello, Earth Girl. Hello, the girl from Earth who is also a human. It's been two freaking weeks, y'all. I mean, I guess I did that little stream with Felix with the fruit bat. And that was very, very fun. We played Peak, which is an absolutely wild game. I really want to play with Danny sometime. I was thinking maybe we could get together sometime and play. How are you doing, Danny? How are you doing, my dear? If your Bobby Hill played, I didn't see it because I was like, Peak. Yes. I didn't see it because there it is, or here rather, because I got up and moved my fan, but I did hear it now. I did hear it right now. Hello, you're on time, Lori. By the way, everybody, speaking of chat and being here today and whatever, we are watching Sinners tonight. We are watching Sinners tonight at 5 p.m. PST, and I am actually going to attempt to take the Ethernet cable to my computer downstairs so that I can play it in my living room so that me and some of my people around here can watch it at the same time as us. And I'm very excited. Peak is fun and cute for how often you die horribly. Peak is very fun and cute, and you die horribly. You're doing just fine. Tired of going to the vet every week, but it's fine. Good. I'm glad it's fine. I'm glad it's fine. Did Trina confirm? Because Trina did do the latest sub. Yes. If y'all want to have a good time, a fun time, a spooky time, and also an ugly crying time, that is what Sinners is. It's like, we're gonna have a fun, cool, culturally relevant, spooky time. And I'm going to legit sob. Like, literally, y'all, the first time I watched Sinners, which was like 3 weeks ago, I was sitting at my computer like this. I was like, I was like Danny, not this Danny, but like Danny in Midsummer when her family dies. That was me the first time I watched Sinners. I mean, obviously it was not as impactful as my entire family dying. Yeah, the music. Y'all, like, unless you just sincerely cannot handle some blood and gore and stuff, I would say that it's pretty on par with, like, any modern day horror action kind of thing. It's not like slow torture. And the movie, in my opinion, isn't really scary. It's not like spooky. It's like gory and a bit action filled. That's my take on it. So like, if you are extremely like sensitive to gore, then thank you, my leather Mickey Mouse ears. Do you love them? I thought they'd go well with my beautiful Resist, Persist, Prevail shirt that you can get at the free 5051 Orange County shop. I can probably link that for you. My friend who may be watching Sinners with us tonight actually designed this because I told them that I needed something for me. I needed something so that I could feel goth and also resist at the same time. This is more like punk or something like that, but it's so cool. My friend designed it for me and she's the coolest, and maybe will be joining us. It's very fun. It's a very fun time. You're looking at Parents Guide for Sinners, and apparently the movie do contain thrusting. It do contain thrusting, and it do contain like a million references to oral sex. And mostly, I'm sorry, Vero can't handle the thrusting. This is well known. Vero's never seen a thrust in their life. And that is not about to start today. Yeah, I'm up for a thrust too, if you know what I mean. If you know what I mean, I'm up for that thrusting. There's a lot of discussion of oral sex, mostly cunnilingus. So it's a real movie. There is fat love in this movie. The fat love I will be honest with you. The fat love, I don't know why I chewed there. Probably because I was thinking, I'll be honest with you, Diane, I'm surprised. Anyway, I'll be honest with you. The fat love is the parts that make me sob the most. There's more to it than just the fat love. There's like more stuff to cry about in that scenario, but there is fat love, and I cannot, oh, so good. You're not gonna be able to join me. You're gonna have to watch it soon. Please watch it soon. It's so good. It's so good. It is just like, I can't recommend it enough. It should win an Oscar. Yeah, this movie has so many layers, and I can't wait to experience it with y'all, talk to you about it all. It's gonna be so good. Luna, are you coming to Sinners tonight? Sinners tonight. It's so good. It's so good. I was talking to my friend about it at this location we were at. I don't know why I was talking to my friend about it in public, and I was just like, oh, it's so good. And this dude who like looked legit like a vampire walked by us and it was like, Sinners is amazing. It's the best movie I've ever seen. And I was like, thank you, man. Thank you. I trust your opinion because you look like a fucking vampire. I know, me too, Doomed. Especially so, it's not really a spoiler because you'll see at the very beginning of the movie. And you might already know it just from the commercials or whatever you've seen. But Michael B. Jordan plays twins. He plays twins. You thrust my opinion. Thank you. I'd like to thrust my opinion upon you. He plays twins, and I didn't like, looking back on the movie, I can definitely clock the difference between the twins. But I'm very excited to watch it again and really like establish those characters in my head. I'm like very excited about that. You don't think you watch tonight, but you'll tell the spouse you need to watch it. Please watch it. Like, I do think it's rumored to be probably up in the running for a lot of Academy Awards. It's not like I'm sitting here like, yeah, the Academy Awards know what's up. They so fucking don't. But this year maybe they will. This hits all. The cool thing about Sinners is it hits. One, it's a genre film. Excuse me. One, it's a genre film, which is so cool to see being recognized because we just do not have enough genre films getting recognized in big award shows. Secondly, it like does hit all those like different it does hit a lot of like things that the Oscars want to see and that I want to see. So that's like very cool of it. And also it is just like, if you leave that movie and you're not just like floored by it, then I don't know what will floor you. Honestly, I do not know. There are a lot of subtle differences between the two. I didn't clock till I read about them after. Yeah, like I'm excited to look for them. I've not read or watched anything about this. So like, I mean, I've watched it. I have watched it, and I've watched the movie It. Hello, Lackerdactyl, and this is better than the movie It. You don't have to do much to be better than the movie It, though. I mean, no real shade to It. And, you know, there's no even real reason for me to bring It up, the movie It up, but I will. I will, because whenever I have the chance to, I say, fuck that scene. Are we talking about the Eras Tour in theaters? No. Like, I would say I couldn't care less about the Eras Tour, but I could care less. Nikki could not be my BFF. Like, I could care less. If Nikki wasn't my BFF, I would care less about the Eras Tour. You're not a fan of It, so you're amused by the shade. Yeah, like, there's things about the book and well, okay, there's things about the book that I'm a fan of, but really it's just like, I don't know, like, there's one character that I like, and his like dad tells a story about a character I like from another Stephen King novel. Other than that, fuck it. Fuck it. And every time we talk, every time Nikki and I talk about it, she's just like, but we're all turtle vomit. And I'm like, but that one scene. And she's like, that too. But we're all turtle vomit. And like, that's the part she can't get over. Nikki just stopped thinking at turtle vomit. Nikki's like, I'm at turtle vomit. I'm stuck at turtle vomit. Let me see. Trina, are you here? Can you hear me? Are we shrimping, or should I get started? And we'll shrimp in a little bit. I just gotta tell Husbando. I was considering, we have some other people around here today, and I was considering asking them to shrimp me for more flexibility. You have to do the Single King story you actually like. There are some Stephen King stories Shrimp Lurk. Okay, you're good? You're good for shrimping? I'm calling in the hubs. I'm calling in the keeper. I'm calling in the shrimp keeper. Some people have a crypt keeper, some people have a shrimp keeper. We're ready. And I'll also redeem the noise. Thank you, thank you. Let me see. Can I redeem the noise? And then Plants also wanted to do a shrimping, but then Plants is not going to be here today. And I'm so sorry that I wasn't here last time to do the shrimping. It's just, full disclosure, we have some people moving into our house actually. And, that has been the week. Like, the week has been that. It's been pretty wild and crazy kids, honestly, but it's worth it. It's worth it. I actually have always liked having roommates, honestly. Okay. I'm opening up. Get started on my redeems. Okay. Go all the way down. All right. Let's see when Husbando gets the message. Oh, yeah. It's time for some enrichment in my enclosure. I am wearing the world's best magnetic Dream Within a Dream by Cirque. I couldn't find my open bottle of it, so I had to use my fresh bottle of it. And I'm like, where the hell did my other bottle go? And I'm wearing this, I don't remember what it's called, but this is by Danny Viana. I am wearing it by Danny Viana on this hand that I got a few months ago, or a few polished pickups ago. And I'm wearing DWAD on this hand because I kept talking to my various activism friends about magnetic polish and what it is. And so I wanted to wear it so they could actually see it. And it's just so beautiful. Hard to disagree. What is, okay, you are a person who loves magnetic polishes and uses them a lot. What's your favorite? Like, let's lay us down a few of your faves. Hopefully Husbando is coming to do the shrimp. It's hard. Ooh. Yes. Hold on. Let me redeem. It must be redeemed.
Shrimp heaven now.
Oh, yeah. One go. All right. I got to cook this really quick. Thank you so much to my keeper. Mwah. I love you. No, I'm good. I'm just quickly cooking the shrimp in my enclosure. putting the shrimp in a Tupperware so I can transport it over here. 2 thumbs conch shell. Yeah, no, we have an extra shrimp actually. These are the cooked ones. But yes, you're just in time. You're just in time. It's time for my shrimp feeding. Here, let's get, can we just do basic here? Get the big background. Close my trash can. These are shrimp bao buns that I made from scratch from that mantis shrimp. Thank you so much, Trina. Thank you for the delicious enrichment in my enclosure. I don't think so. I looked up if these were part of the recall and they're not. But if they are, maybe I'll become a ghoul. Hooray! My arm fat is super today. I can't believe that Linry, I mean, by can't believe, I completely believe that Linry did radioactive shrimp from Walmart nails. I could be an X-Man. Yes, thank you so much, Trina. Thank you for the shrimp. You're getting 2 today. You're getting 2 because I made you wait. I made you wait for this. I'm sure all of you want to see me talk with the shrimp in my mouth. It's what you're all into, I can tell. You're all like, Stephanie, I wish I could watch your mouth open with shrimp in it. Arcana Locker, my life as a shrimp. Is that still available? You all are a bunch of little freaks. So true. Are any of you the little freaks that like listening to people eat? I am not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that intentionally for you. But if you are hearing me chew and you're like, I like that, then well, yeah, enjoy it while it lasts. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, I think I'm probably gonna need my life as a shrimp. And I should have gotten Cleona psilocybin. That was a polished pickup, right? All my freaky Susans. All my Susans like it freaky. That's what I like about my Susans. Is that really what it is, Vero? I have not been keeping up with it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not great at keeping up with the news. I keep up with the stuff that I'm like, I need to keep up with this, and then the other stuff I just kind of let slide. No, a fly got into my drink somehow? How fucking dare you? Don't do a hydration redeem, because I can't do it. And I'm joking. Excuse me. I know, you are my news person, you are. Oh wait, no, you can buy it. It's a regular stock polish. Okay, I might need to get that. Danny, no. I don't want to drink the fly. I become the lizard. You drive a hard bargain. There. If I drink the fly, perhaps I can become the lizard. Wait, what happened on Danny Shout's stream yesterday? I must know. I'm gonna choose a plate. Brooks, wait, what happened to Brooks? What happened with Brooks? This is probably good news for me too. Since I love your dog. I have snuggled with this dog. Well, I do have a lot of good Halloween plates. Shocking no one, apparently, except for me. Man, I have this Beetlejuice plate. I never look at my Moyu London plates. It's a big pimple and not cancer. It's like my entire life. Oh my God. So, TMI story time. TMI story time. I went to the doctor for a thing on the bits. That has been annoying me. And they were like, it might be herpes. Do you have herpes? Have you been exposed to herpes? And I was like, no, I shouldn't have been, like, not to brag or anything, but no, I don't think I've ever had it. And it would be absolutely wild for me to have it now. And also I had been tested like 2 years ago because something else kind of looked like it and it was negative and all this stuff. So I was like, no, I don't think so. And they were like, well, like, go get tested for it anyway. So, you know, spoiler alert, do not have it. Not that there's, I mean, it's so easy to get herpes. Not that there's anything wrong with having herpes. Tons of people have it. But I went and I was getting my blood drawn. And I was apologizing to the person that I didn't think I was getting my blood drawn today. So I hadn't hydrated a lot. And so we're sitting there while my blood is drawing and she compliments my nails. And then we're sitting there for a little bit longer. And then she goes, oh, you're Stephanie with the Shrek nails. And I go, oh yeah. And then I start thinking, when did I go to the doctor? When did I get my blood drawn with the Shrek nails? I've only done Shrek nails once and it was a few weeks ago, like maybe a couple months ago. And then I realized the person testing me for herpes was my friend's girlfriend. She's like, I'm so-and-so's partner. And I was like, oh my God. And like, I had only seen her, we had done a few things together, but like, never really had like a face-to-face conversation with no mask on. And like, when she saw the Shrek nails, we were sitting like catty corner and I was like showing off my nails. And then she was like, oh, show it to this other person. And so like, I had no chance of recognizing her. And it was just like wild. Yeah, absolutely small world. But yeah, so like, so that happened. And like, a couple years ago when I did those Jingle Balls nails, those nails that had the ball sacks on it and they were Jingle Balls. And I did that for Plus Life Lacquer. For that, I was at a shop and there was a lady training a trainee and they were like checking me out. And then she stops and goes, hey, wait, you're the lady with the balls, the ball sack, the balls, I was just like, and I was like, for reals, I was like, you're probably right. You're probably right. But you're gonna have to be more specific. That sounds right. You're gonna have to be more specific though. And then I realized she was talking about the Jingle Balls, Maddie. But the guy standing next to her, who was an employee being trained, was looking at her like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, what the fuck are you saying to this customer right now? You're calling this customer the lady with the ball sack? Please be more specific about the balls. It's almost certainly me. You're probably right. That sounds like something that would have to do with me. But you're gonna have to be more specific for me there. You're gonna have to. All right, I think I have enough. Ooh, there's this plate too. I think I have enough Halloween plates. I have to decide kind of like what I'm doing, but I have a better idea than I have had in a while. Recently, I've just been like not having any ideas. By the way, I'm so excited. I have learned a beautiful secret. That is that these over-the-door shoe organizer things do not just have to be over the door, and they are so good for people with ADHD, people who, if y'all are into, sorry, I'm trying to like adjust my camera so that you can see me better. If y'all are into like Clutterbug and you are a butterfly, which is a visual macro organizer, or a visual micro organizer. If you're a visual organizer and you need things out, they're so good for putting up on walls. If you go and do stuff outside, if you like ever do like things that involve an easy up, they're really good to strap to an easy up if you're putting out like flyers and stuff. Like, and they're so cheap. I've been getting so many. They're also good for snack organization. Exactly. Like, I just want to tell the whole world. Like, I'm gonna probably just start putting all of my some people might know why I wanted to do sparkly nails today. I'm thinking of changing it from pink to green though. And I'm like honestly really inspired to do so. Oh no, you're buffering. Stop it. Stop buffering. Load already. Welcome back. Who's back? Yay. Oh, we're back. Oh, I was buffering. Okay, excellent. It was just me. I'm the problem. It's me. Oh, I see. Everybody was saying womp womp. And I didn't even notice it. I didn't even fucking notice it. Sorry that I was gone for a little bit. Anyway, what I was saying is I'm actually very tempted by the Beetlejuice plates I have. And there's a reason I'm doing sparkly nails today. And I was going to do pink sparkly nails. But I'm too tempted by this Beetlejuice plate. So sorry if I just burped into the microphone. It wasn't my intention. My face is speaking but not matching my words. Do I need to reload? Do y'all need to reload? Does someone need to reload? Is other people having the same problem? Is we all having the same problem, or is it just Luna? You're in sync for, I'm in sync for Twitch. Other YouTubers, other people on YouTube. Other people on YouTube, are you having issues or is it just Luna? Luna, have you reloaded the page? Maybe it's you. But the only people answering are on Twitch. So honestly, we'll never know. I'm gonna do that thing that I want to do. Okay. So looks like Spooky, looks like it's Luna. Looks like it's Luna. I'm sorry, Luna. But you will have to figure that out. Okay. So I need to remove my nail polish, but I think I know what nail polish I want to use. Is it this one? Okay. I think I want to use Holo Taco Full Charge. Yeah. I have Green Taffy out. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. Man, that show, I love that lady. That lady had like that, what's that lady from the Eurythmics? Annie Lennox vibe. But like more of a just like sexy older lady vibe. Okay. Let's remove my nail polish. Let's put on a little bit of bag balm. I'm gonna balm my bag. You ever got your bag and you're like, gotta balm it? First girl crush, Annie Lennox. Honestly, like you're not even fucking wrong. Yes, so like you, a sexy older lady. Yes, precisely like you. Precisely. I need to write down all those polishes that you posted. If somebody remembers it, throw it in the Discord and tag me. Throw that in the Discord. Oh man, no, Annie Lennox was a serious hottie. I watched, shocking no one, I watched Labyrinth the other night because there was a legit child. 80s Annie Lennox is also gender goals. You were so right, Doomed. You were so right. There was a legit child in my house the other day and she was okay. But I was like, what can I do to facilitate this child having an okay time? And so I put on Labyrinth and the child watched approximately 5 seconds of it. I should have put on K-pop Demon Hunters because I haven't seen it and this child loves it. But then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna force my worldview upon this child. And I am going to watch Labyrinth. There's another child in my life who is an older teen. who has not seen Labyrinth as well. And I think I also need to like force that upon her. Her mom was like, oh, you haven't seen Labyrinth? We should have you watch Labyrinth. And we should. I agree. But yeah, 80s Annie Lennox. 80s Annie Lennox and David Bowie, Your Sexual Awakening. Absolutely. Same, Vexed. Like literal same. literal same. I do have to say, though, that probably my number one sexual awakening, Harrison Ford. Like, I just have to admit it. It was Harrison Ford. There was no one I found hotter than Harrison Ford, who played Indiana Jones, and the guy who played Han Solo, who in my young mind was a different man. I was like, I like Harrison Ford and Han Solo. Those two different men. If anyone's into makeup, the Glamlight Chucky and Tiffany palette just restocked. Ooh. To you, he was the hottie in Working Girl. I do remember him from Working Girl. I knew Harrison Ford from a few different things. And my mom was always like, oh, he's also in this. Let's watch Working Girl. Let's watch American Graffiti. And then when I got older, I don't know how old I was when I realized Harrison Ford was Han Solo. But there's a lot of things that I realized when I was older. Like, I've been watching Rocky Horror since infancy. Literally, there's a video of me at my first birthday party watching Rocky Horror after everybody else went home and we were just hanging out. I was like standing on the edge of the table, like bouncing up and down, watching Rocky Horror. It was my favorite movie. And like up until probably college or later, when it just like started switching to Best Little Whorehouse in Texas, which was also a very beloved movie of my childhood. But as I got older, that movie spoke to me a lot more than Rocky Horror does. But anyway, I was 15 years old. I was watching Rocky Horror for the millionth time. I had seen it in theaters. I had watched it at home, sometimes several times a day. And I was watching the scenes in the bedrooms with Frankenfurter and Janet and Brad. And I went, oh my God. They're having sex. I did not realize until I was 15 that they were boning. I had no idea. My brain just like skipped over it. Yeah. So, sex in this movie? Can you believe they're doing it? In Rocky Horror? Tim Curry was also a sexual awakening. I did know Tim Curry was hot by that time. I did know he was very sexy at that time. And on our VHS of Rocky Horror, it showed like the Rocky Horror fan club in New York performing the shadow cast. And their Frankenfurter was a lady. And I remember being so empowered by that. I was like, oh my God, I can be Frankenfurter? Right in front of my salad? Right in front of your salad. Wait, what was Luna's first movie crush? Same with you for Harrison Ford, first crush, and you were so young. Yes. You never liked Harrison Ford much, but I think it's just part of the whole androgyny is the sexiest thing. I see, yeah. You know, like for me, androgyny isn't the sexiest thing for me. I actually do really like, I like all sorts of people for sure. But like, I have to admit that like sometimes I'm just really into a very, very masculine man and a very, very girly girl. Like I kind of like the extremes. And yeah, I don't know. I don't embody the extremes, but sometimes, and also like it really depends. It's all about personality. Of course. And some people just exude that sexy vibe, you know? Tim Curry and Muppet Treasure Island. Hell to the yeah. Most attracted to masculine characteristics, mostly on anyone. That makes sense. There is no right or wrong way to be attracted to a person. Yeah. I think that the most attractive thing a person can do for me is be attracted to me. However, sometimes people are very attracted to me and I'm like, no, please stop. But luckily I'm married to someone who's extremely attracted to me, and that is very attractive. Very, very attractive. Yeah, ultimately personality's 100 thing. Oh, mood for you, it was, hold on, I want to read what it was for Doomed. For you, it was Paradise by the Dashboard Lights. The longest time your mom had you convinced was about baseball. You didn't really listen because you didn't care about baseball. Same. I mean, honestly, I'm not sure we ever listened to Paradise by the Dashboard Light. I am unconvinced I ever listened to it until Vero sang the entire thing at karaoke one time. Vero and I went to karaoke, and Vero sung the entirety of Paradise by the Dashboard Light by themselves. And I'm not sure I'd ever even heard it before, or like, I'm sure I'd heard bits. But like, if you can imagine, our Vero. You find men in messy makeup very aesthetically pleasing. Absolutely Doomed. Abso-fucking-lutely. Yeah, you tend to be the most attracted to people who tend towards gender fuckery. I feel like, I mean, I can't say that I'm not. I'm omnisexual, you know? First movie crush was Hugh Grant as Chopin in the Underseen Impromptu. So basically a woman with fake Polish French accent. You, like, as somebody who's always seen the most interesting movies myself, you've always seen the most interesting movies, Earth Girl. Men in punk/emo metal bands, yes. My roommate today was like, your hair looks really cool. And I looked in the mirror and it was like super emo. By the way, speaking of weird fucking movies. So this person I know through not these circles and not all my weirdness circles was like, oh, my friend, I know you're into horror movies. My friend's doing these like horror challenges. And like, you know, watching all these movies this month, you should check it out. And so I was like, yeah, absolutely. That'd be really fun. And they were like, oh yeah, they just watched this movie and they shared Tetsuo the Iron Man. And I was like, yo, I love Tetsuo the Iron Man. That's my favorite queer Japanese, or sorry, that's my second favorite queer Japanese surrealist movie where two people turn into a sentient motorcycle at the end. And they were like, what the fuck? And I was just like, yeah, it's basically like a music video but a movie. I dig it. It's a lot of phallic imagery. And they were just like, what the fuck? And I'm like, look, if you're gonna try and meet me at my level, you're gonna have to experience the level. You're gonna have to experience my level here. Because up until now, this is the reason I really love activism, because like, I don't have to be like, I'm not gonna sexually harass somebody, but I do not have to be like safe for work levels of appropriate. Like wherever we go, we see the F-bomb. Yeah, it's very fun. It's very fun. Your mom's a playwright and poet, and your Opa is a film teacher. So we go up literary movies, basically. That's adorable. My mom ran a dance studio, a ballroom dance studio. So we watched a ton of ballroom movies and a ton of gay movies, because most of the men in my life were gay. Most of them. So that's kind of why we were raised on Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, and The Birdcage, and Tu Wong Fu. And we listen to a lot of dance music. Like, I don't know, we listened to a lot of like ballroom dancing music, but that was just at like the ballroom dance studio. Other than that, my mom just kind of listened to top 40s. But it was a decent time. But yeah, I often wonder if any of my gay dads are still alive, sadly. I know one of them. I know my dadliest gay dad is not, sadly. He died when I was 11 or 10 or 11, I think. Of, you know, complications from AIDS. Very fun conversation, but he was wonderful. His name was Pita. He was British, and he made us call him Peta, and we even spelled his name P-E-T-A. And so occasionally when I'm like looking at stuff at my mom's house, I'll find like an old file or something that says Peta on it. One time he gave me a chocolate, and it was a booze chocolate, and I felt so betrayed because it tasted disgusting. I mean, I guess he was mostly like a gay uncle, honestly. But yeah, very happy memories with my gay dads. And of course my gay cinema, which I feel so blessed to have experienced when it, you know, mostly around the time it came out. You're the gay uncle. Thank you for being my gay uncle. I need one more than ever. Do you change your Manny? The Skittles still please look at, but watching nail art makes you want to do more. Honestly, if you have the time and the patience, I always think you should just do more. I'm going to do a little bit of cuticle cleanup. Just a little bit. We got this lovely cuticle over here. By the way, good news, interesting news. I don't know if it's good news. I mean, it is good news. But we're rearranging the house a little bit. And my painting station for my minis is now in this room. It is like on the other side of this desk. So next time I want to like paint and feel like I could be on stream, I can just turn my camera around. Or I can just bring over stuff here, and if I need another color or something, I don't have to go all the way downstairs to get it. Very, very exciting. I have a painter's utopia. This room is now dedicated to tiny art. We do tiny art in this room. This is the tiny art room. If you want to do tiny art, this is the place. You could do art on the Skittle. By the way, if you weren't here in the very beginning, we are watching Sinners tonight. Thank you. I also love Tiny Art Room. We are watching Sinners tonight in the Discord. So if you would like to join us for that, please join us. I'm going to be probably watching it downstairs with some of my crew as we prepare for No Kings. If you are in Southern California, if you're in like the Orange County, LA area, and you can make it on October 18th at 2 o'clock to Centennial Park in Santa Ana, you can come party with me. I am going to be hosting our party section. We have a live DJ. It's going to be near the street. So the idea is you go and you get your sign, which if you don't have a sign, you can make it right there. And if you have a sign that you have an idea for that you want to like be printed with some pictures or something, you can tell it to me and we could probably print it for you and you can come get it from us at the thing. And yeah, it's just going to be a super cool, fun party. There's going to be speeches at the main stage, but I'm the hype corner. I'm just going to be getting up on the microphone being like, hey, everybody, welcome to bingo. Except for I'm not going to be calling it bingo. Technically, you have a gay uncle, but you haven't talked to him in almost 20 years. He is also, from your recollection, one of those does not talk about it older gays who is kind of snobbish. That sucks. That sucks. That is no bueno. All right. I'm gonna... Like, he didn't tell anyone about being gay until basically before he dropped off the face of the earth. That sucks. That really sucks. Hopefully he's living his... Well, unless he, you know, died. I hope he is living his best life after having dropped off the face of the earth. Sadly, I have no elder gays. I have quite a few. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Just making sure I didn't miss any messages. I don't think I did. Okay, we are going to go in. We are going to use some drying agent. We're going to use some Glisten and Glow Dry and Prep on these nails. But yeah, No Kings is coming up and I am nervous as hell. Luckily, my job is really easy, but I'm doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes that makes me nervous as hell. And I, you know, it's It's my first big one. It's my first big protest that I'm helping run. I mean, okay, the protest that I do every single week, that I attend every single week and MC most of the time, that one is the largest standing protest that I'm aware of in Orange County. We do it every single Sunday. And I'm out there every Sunday except for Bingo Sunday. Every Sunday except for Bingo Sunday. I'm out there making sure it goes. Mostly the sound system for me, but honestly, in my opinion, the sound system, the safety, number one. Sound system, number two. You know what I mean? So, you know, not to brag, but I do kind of bring the party. By the way, I am using China Glaze Strong Adhesive Base Coat right now, because it is polyvinyl booty roll free. And I just want to see if that stops my nails from flaking so much. You know, I just want to see. I just want to find out if that'll stop my nails from flaking. Hello, Danielle, by the way. You're pretty sure he's living up as a rich pilot that flies around the earth. Well, good for him. Good for him. All right. All right. We'll let that dry just a little bit. Speaking of booty roll, the new Holo Taco Sticky Base made your nails flake. Boo. Boo. Queen of slime, queen of filth, queen of putrescence. You know what I really need to do is I need to make new nail polish remover. That's like new non-drying nail polish remover. Boo. Jenny's little lizards. Oh, I swear to God. I swear to God. You love a princess. I really wanted to make a sign. I really wanted to make a sign for protesting that was like king of slime, king of filth, king of putrescence. Maybe I will for No Kings, but we are running out of fucking time. We have a lot of buttons to make is our number one priority. And like, I'm pretty sure we're just going to have people in and out of the house all week, just like making buttons like tomorrow. And it's not even for No Kings tomorrow, but we have just like a big old bunch of people coming over. No, you dinged your hand painted nail art. Life is pain. You're so right. Life is pain, princess. Oh my goodness. It's so interesting. So we watched Toys, the movie Toys, starring Robin Williams and Robin Wright, the Princess Bride, Princess Buttercup, and Joan Cusack. Do not discount Joan Cusack. I know most of us here never discount Joan Cusack. Undiscountable. But anyway, we watched that, and it took me a while to realize that it was Robin Wright. Even though Luna said it, I didn't like register to me. By the way, we're going on Holo Taco full charge. Yeah, here we go. And then I realized, so it actually took me a while to enjoy Princess Bride as a child. Like, it wasn't a movie that I was like super excited to watch when my mom put it on. And I don't know, it must have been middle school. You were lurking while picking up around the house. Thank you so much for lurking to me, and good job picking up around the house. Anyway, so I probably wasn't into it till middle school. I know I was into it in high school because we have lobby cards. I collected posters, and so we had some original lobby cards. Lobby cards are these cards that used to go into lobbies of movie theaters for upcoming releases or current releases. So I know I was into it by high school, and I was nowadays I'm very into it. But I realized while we were watching Toys, which is a surreal movie and a psychedelic movie about a toy manufacturer who's trying to stop his toy company from becoming military, like a weapons company, basically. That most of my childhood, my favorite Robin Wright movie was not Princess Bride, it was Toys, because I liked Toys a lot more than The Princess Bride when I was a kid. I liked it a lot more. And was it Danny who said that that was the most psychedelic movie they'd ever seen? Which, coming from somebody who I think has seen almost every single movie we've played for Psychtember, that is quite the statement. It made me kind of proud. And huge shout out to Tiffany who facilitated us watching Toys. It wasn't available anywhere except for on her Plex server. So thank you so much. You are a real one. If you like that Princess Bride isn't really made for kids, so that is not surprising. Yeah. Toys, I don't think is made for kids either, but I think it has more stuff for kids in it that like would keep a kid's attention. Yes, it was a lot of psychedelic. What defines a movie as psychedelic? What I would say defines a movie as psychedelic is, first, it does have to be a bit surreal, so dreamlike. Dreamlike, generally, I would say bright colors, but I would say just like, not just dreamlike, but like wild images, patterns, music has to be like, it's more of a vibe than anything else. But like a movie that makes you feel like you're on drugs is really what it is. Toys has more elements that are kid friendly. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I would say that Princess Bride is in actuality more kid friendly. Like has less questionable material for kids. But I think if you were going to put on Princess Bride in one room and Toys in another, and like told kids to go, you know, look at both movies and decide which one they wanted to watch, they'd probably watch Toys. Just cause like the visual elements and stuff. But yeah, Michael Gambon was in that movie. So Michael Gambon, he played, he was the non-Richard Harris Dumbledore. And he's been in a ton of other stuff too. And I love him. And I had no idea he was in Toys. Like, no idea. And he is like one of the main characters. I totally remembered the character. But it's like, but he looks so different. He looks like, he was very like, I don't want to say Winston Churchill, but he kind of like, so like what I'm used to seeing him as is like a wrinkly old man. What he looked like in this movie was like a chubby, older middle-aged man, like a lumpy, pasty, doughy, older middle-aged man. But he had Michael Gambon's voice coming out of him. And I kept being like, I keep having to remind myself that this is real. Oh my God, Legend. Years ago, I tried to rewatch Legend, like before I met Husbando, and frickin' Tom Cruise. I could not get past Tom Cruise. He was just too fanciful. I was like, sir, you are too fanciful to be, I can't get past how fanciful you are. But we should watch it together as a family sometime. Honestly, because it's a wild, it's like, I don't know. It's fucking wild. I guess I'll just leave it there. And it's all, yeah, Tom Cruise is no, but as a kid, it was awesome. I did like it as a kid a lot. Who's watching Legend for Tom Cruise? I was not watching Legend for Tom Cruise. I guarantee you I was watching it for Tim Curry, but Tom Cruise was unavoidable. He could not be avoided. I wanted to avoid, but he was unavoidable. And that's my story, you know? Thank you so much, Trash Panda. Thank you. These are my leather Mickey ears. I saw them at Disneyland and I was like, yeah. Okay, so I think I want to put, oh man, it's downstairs, but I got myself a real bottle of Essie Gel Setter. This is a real bottle, but it has a little brush, and my friend gave me this and I was like, I want to fucking finally try Gel Setter. I think I will though put a layer of top coat on. Do I want to? Maybe I'll just let this dry. I feel like I don't need a layer of top coat. I'll just let this dry. And then we're gonna go in with Beetlejuice. That's what we're gonna do. I'm already stamping. It's not even 1 o'clock. Can you believe that? I think I'm gonna be able to do both hands today. I have never watched all of Time Bandits. I tried to when I was younger, and I was unable. I was unable to do it. Or maybe I did watch it. Maybe I did watch it all the way through. I don't know. I'm just like, I'll try again sometime. I have a feeling it might be like beyond. I feel like I might be like too old for it now. Now I know it's not really for kids, right? It's not like a children's movie. It was made by Terry Gilliam of Monty Python fame. I loved Maximum Overdrive 2, Our Lady. Still, same. We should watch it. Have we watched it? I watched it last year around Halloween with my friends. And it is just it's so fucking dumb. I love Maximum Overdrive, and it's so fucking dumb. And like, I went into it like, it's not that fucking dumb, but it is. You saw it in a theater a couple years ago, a tiny theater that plays fun stuff. Oh my God, a theater near here played Suspiria a while ago, and I'm still mad at myself for not going. But there's this guy I see at a lot of protests, and like, he was wearing a Suspiria shirt one day, like when they were playing it, and I guess he was gonna go see it right after, but I didn't have time to go see it. And I just saw him from like across where we were, and I knew him, but I actually don't know his name. And I like saw him, and I was like, yes. And my walker has a Goblin patch on it, the band that does the music for Suspiria. But then the last time I saw him, he was wearing a Death Records from Phantom of the Paradise shirt. And I was like, dude, that is like my favorite. Like, and I actually can't find right now. I can't find my Death Records sweatshirt, and it's killing me. It's absolutely killing me. I have not ever seen Suspiria in a theater. I want to see it so bad. I should have seen it when it was here. I guess I should just like message the place that was playing it. It's called the Frida, and it's in Santa Ana. And yeah, it's very good. Do I want to paint Beetlejuice? I think I do. I think I want to paint a Beetlejuice and a Lydia. And I think I want, oh, there's so many good stamps here though. I could do like more than one. I could do like the couple on one nail, Lydia and Beetlejuice on another nail. And then like these, I want to do the ghosts. I could do a Lydia themed, but I do kind of just want to do black and I don't know exactly what I want to do. I guess I can do the stuff that I kind of just want to do. These I just want to do regular. These are like the pictures of the ghosts. The green on my nails is Full Charge by Hollow Taco. That is Full Charge. Yes, the Spirit in the Theater I'm sure will come back at some point. Beetlejuice's outfit is white. Is white and black? Yes. Why is it always so hard? Honestly, why is it always so hard? I like both of these Lydias. I really like both of these Lydias. I really like her in her picture taking outfit. I don't even know if you can see this. All Lydia all the time. Yeah, white suit with black stripes. I'm gonna look up what Beetlejuice looks like. Beetlejuice was a big favorite when I was a kid. Big favorite when I was a kid. I loved Beetlejuice, and I had like a ton of Beetlejuice toys. A ton. And I think I gave like all of them away and regret. My mom said at the time I was gonna regret it. She said at the time I would regret it, and she was so right. She was so right. Like, we could just do 2 Lydias. We could just make Lydia nails, but we did Lydia nails. I feel like I should have done like red or black. I don't know. I haven't seen Beetlejuice 2, and frankly, with this, the Coachella Valley Independent says it was sloppy, so I get most of my news from the Coachella Valley Independent, so I feel like I should just trust them. I should just trust them with this. I don't know, y'all. I don't fucking know. I don't trust any movie, honestly. Like, okay. Hipster bitch comment coming through. Joyless hipster comment coming through. I don't trust anything with, is her name Jenny Ortega? I don't know. I don't like her. Like, she's definitely like catches me as like industry plant Winona Ryder, Christina Ricci. I just there's something about her I don't like, and I don't feel bad because she's really rich. Okay. She's rich and she's beautiful. So I'm just gonna say I don't like her, and you're allowed to like her. But I've watched a little bit of Wednesday, and I hate it. And I don't really think that's her fault. It just seems so... Yes. The movie, I'm glad she was good. Like, you know, like I don't wish her any ill will. I don't want her to be bad or whatever. I just, there's something about her that makes me go, how dare you stand where they stood? You know? You get me? And it's probably just because we live in a day and age where like everything is just being recycled and milked to like its final drop, and like I'm just sick of it, and I like didn't want to see another Beetlejuice movie. It's probably the reason I don't like her. And like I don't want like a whole show about Wednesday Addams. Like, in my opinion, Wednesday Addams is like a good part of a movie, but I don't necessarily want to watch a whole movie about her. And I also do not want to watch a whole movie about like a magic creepy weirdo school. And like, given my childhood was like full of magic crappy weirdo school, but look how that turned out. Look how that turned out, everybody. When you bank on the magic crappy weirdo school, somehow you get transphobia. And I'm not trying to say that about her. I'm just trying to say I find very little reason to care. Your orange polish stained your nail through your peel off and base coat. I'm so sorry. You do like Wednesday. How dare you have a different opinion than me? Look, Lori, you want to fight about it? You want to get outside? Get naked and oil our bodies up and wrestle like men? Because I'll do it. Twitch really just said bye, bitch, and close you out of the app completely. Your app was like, Stephanie's gonna talk shit about Jenny Ortega. Like, how fucking dare she? How fucking dare? Yeah. You want to oil wrestle, mud wrestle, jello wrestle? Like men? Let's do it. I'm glad you liked Wednesday. Honestly, I think people should like things. I am just occasionally a joyless hater. Occasionally. Okay, I have to decide what I'm doing. Okay, we're gonna go step by step. We're just gonna like get ourselves into this. I'm gonna get some black. Ooh, excellent. I wanted to use a scattered hollow top coat, and I thought I didn't know where I put this, but this is China Glaze Fairy Dust, which is Sunburnt Galaxy's favorite scattered hollow top coat. So I'm very excited to try it. It is magic school, but to you it's more murder mystery, but I get it. You can only recycle the X-Men so much. Yes, exactly. Slippery fisticuffs at 3 p.m. in the parking lot. Absolutely. In the new bottle. Yes. You said you got bright purple paint on one of your blankets, but it's kind of okay since it's a Peeps blanket. Yes. That is kind of okay. My favorite kind of okay. Oh my God. Where is my black? Hopefully soon I'm actually going to be doing like a demo They being some guy on the internet has started selling stamping kits for miniatures, my other hobby. And people don't know how to do it yet, and they're all having problems. And so somebody was asking about it in one of my local game stores Discords. And I was like, well, what have we here? Somebody who doesn't know how to stamp their nails? A succulent Chinese meal? Sorry, have you guys seen a succulent? I played Democracy Manifest, right? For you, I think I played it recently, actually. This is Democracy Manifest. Get your hand off my penis. Yeah, you're my time to shine. Exactly. All those clips you see to Jenny Ortega make her out to have no expression / acting skills. Could be a Kristen Stewart and Twilight thing. You know, I bet you it is. You know, like, I don't like to judge people's whole acting scenario off of like a few clips, like exactly like you say. But that is the character they've made for Wednesday, which, like, you know, isn't unlike the Christina Ricci Wednesday. It's just that the Christina Ricci Wednesday was like younger and cuter, and like, I don't know, she's just better for me. I don't know. I think she had more personality a little bit, but I don't know, you know, like, I could watch it again and be like, but at the same time, I just don't want to watch an entire movie just dedicated to that character. But also, I haven't watched all of Wednesday, so maybe if I did watch it, I'd be like, oh man, I was so wrong. This is actually so legit, but I kind of like don't think that's the case. Anyway, his flaccid penis. Are you ready to receive my penis? Was it about 3 months ago I learned about a succulent Chinese meal, and now you hear it about once a week. Once you hear it, you can't unhear it. It will find you. A succulent Chinese meal. Oh my god. Did I tell you? So we're talking about this guy who got arrested in Australia for dine and dashing, which I think he was actually found innocent of. Repeat dine and dashing. I believe he was found innocent of dine and dashing. But as he was getting arrested, he was like, do you see this? This is Democracy Manifest. What exactly is my crime? Enjoying a meal, a succulent Chinese meal. And he's very, very, very fucking funny. I love him. And a while back, I was in bed after I'd shown a friend that clip. So like my YouTube recommendations were like, do you want to hear more about the succulent Chinese meal man? And I accidentally clicked on an interview where he was talking about having a threesome. And it was in the middle of the night, right next to husbando, like sleeping. And suddenly I had that guy on my phone being like, so there are two ladies, right? And like, I'm doing like a British accent. He's like, they loved each other. And like, then, you know, so we done a threesome. And I'm like, God damn it, turn off. We don't need to hear about your threesome right now. BJ2 sucked. Bonket, is there a way you could have, is there a different way you could have phrased that? What is the charge? I want to screenshot that. I want to screenshot BJ2 sucked. You're in for a few stories that Wednesday show has some weird subconscious racial biases that, at least in the first season. I haven't read anything about second season at all. Yeah, I mean, it's like general, it's like regular movies. It's a regular thing. So it's probably gonna have some racial biases in it. Still looking at it. There's not enough chat yet for me to not see BJ2 sucked. Speaking of numbered things, there were some people that were working on something a while ago in my garage. And they needed another broom for something. They were doing something. So my friend came in and goes, I need the third broom. And I was like, the third broom? What's the third broom? So I went and found a broom and gave it to her, and I guess it was fine, but I cannot get over the third broom. We're like, the third broom. I need the third broom. Exactly, find the third broom. So we're thinking of like just labeling that broom as the third broom. And we're just gonna be like, I need the third broom. I'm so excited to be stamping with regular polish today, because last time I stamped with a bunch of different colored, the last 2 times I've been using colored polishes, and like, let me tell you, they are not the business. Okay. But this is just regular Pween Black. And regular Pween Black is the best. Oh, let me adjust my focus. This should be good. There we go. Now you can name them first, second, third, right? And I'm like, what broom do you need? The first broom, the second broom, or the third broom? The broom that she ended up getting, I would call the second broom. Because we have 2 identical broom and dustpan sets, one upstairs, one downstairs, and it was from upstairs. So I would call it the second broom personally. But that's just me. And also now it is the third broom. Regardless, it is now the third broom. This is so cute. These little ghosties. Might have been cute to paint the ghosties themselves white, but I think they're good anyway. Name them people's names, Mildred. It's the third broom. Our Lady, I don't know if you understand, but it's the third broom. The third broom. You always name things in peopleish names, usually from cartoons. Maybe label them second and third. Yeah. And then the first broom, then we're going to have to send her on a quest for the first broom. We're like, we need you to find the first broom. A toll-free call is calling me. I'm gonna not answer. Menage a trois in the broom closet. Oh my God. What if me and the second broom and the third broom kissed in the menage a trois broom closet? What if I'm the first broom? That'd be pretty hot, honestly. Honestly. The third broom, Sir Broomington Broomers the third. I like the redundancy of that one. The redundancy really makes it. It really makes it. Okay. Let's now stamp Lydia. What we can do, so this Lydia, okay. I got an idea. Really? Oh my God. Resubscribe for 29 months. Holy crap. Hello. Welcome. I'm so happy you're here. What? This fucking stamper cannot hold a fuck. Oh God. It's gross now. I picked up so much dust off my floor there. Ew. 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 I hate it. I have an idea though. I got an idea. Suddenly I'm thinking of Cotton Eye Joe. I think me saying got an idea just made me think of Cotton Eye Joe. Do you think that Cotton Eye Joe made the guy singing gay, or was gay with the guy singing? I don't think you can make somebody gay, but if anybody could, it's Cotton Eye Joe. You know what I mean? Because the guy's like, if it hadn't been for Cotton Eye Joe, I'd been married a long time ago. And I know this isn't a new conversation, but I think it's an important one that we need to have as a society. You finally made it back. Yes. Cotton Eye Joe is an STD, honestly. Since you were listening, lurking on the whole Paradise of the Dashboard Light discussion happened, I have that song stuck in my head. Well, now you're going to have Cotton Eye Joe. Because if it hadn't been for Cotton Eye Joe, That one guy, he would have been married a long time ago. But Cotton Eye Joe just fucked so good. But the second BJ sucked, not gonna lie. Wait, Rednecks from Holland? Wait, Cotton Eye Joe is from Holland? Or Swedish? Wait, she cheated and gotten an STD? The person singing the song is a woman? Y'all, we can't have this conversation. Thank you, dude. I'll look at it later. I don't think, I think I'm too sober for this conversation. Maybe I'll just do, I want to do, okay. I got an idea. I have an idea. We are changing the theme to the married couple. Be fun if Husbando and I could haunt our house like the couple in Beetlejuice. We already kind of haunt our house. Honestly, such a good pickup. I don't know if y'all can see that. It's such a good pickup. I got such a good pickup there. All right. Let me look at what this person looks like in this costume. What is... So, Beetlejuice 1. I want to look at... Oh, Gina Davis. I'm like, who is this person? I want to see her extendo face. Okay. Her extendo face is honestly so gross. I know you're all shocked to hear that. I will look at that. Thank you. You were dating your ex who was like half Swedish and then realized that song and you mentioned how Swedish people love that type of weird music. I love that. I love it. Okay. I'm going to move this microphone a little bit further in, and then we are going to paint. So we don't need white for this. We could do off-white for this. She has this flower print little dress. I have to decide what color I want to make the flower print little dress. But let's start. Let's see. The flower print little dress might be like our last thing to do. Okay. All right. All right, them eyes looking good. Okay, the teeth also. Are gonna be this off-white. I actually don't usually use such fine of a brush, but I'm kind of feeling it today. Yeah, that is quite a price jump on Netflix, and I will not watch an ad. Just shows you how much they get paid for ads. All right, all right. So we got that. Now we got to decide like what color to paint her mouth. It's gonna be like I don't want it to be too dark, but I want it to be dark enough. What do we got? Honestly, this polish is probably a good color because when you're coloring in something like this small and with the black outline, I do find that like the colors get a little dark. They get a little darkened. Wait, ads are on. Oh, ads are boo. Sorry. I thought you were saying that there were ads happening here. I am going to cover this all with a scattered hollow top coat. Because the sparkliness is an important part of this mani for reasons. I did want to do pink sparkly. I know that's what it says in the description. But then I just like had inspiration and I just wanted to do it this way. And it's Halloween, so you know, it's that time. If this doesn't turn out to be like the color I want it to be, I can always go in with a jelly afterwards over the top. I'm also going to make sure that I've got like, if there's any like kind of gum line things, because the picture itself, there's a lot of like gum line scenarios happening. There's a lot of gum action happening. All right. What is her skin tone like? We've got my very first knockwurst, and that seems a little bit pink. So let's see what we got. Your new roomie has a lot of hollow taco and mooncap polish is amazing. You need to make sure a couple of shows of all the episodes and episodes where I set up because they're getting 1 month for me and that's it. Yep. I'll go in with my Vampire is Buff from OPI. My Vampire is Buff always makes me think of, what's his name? What is his name? Edward Cullen's brother? I wanted to call him Jacob Cullen. That's not the Jacob. I looked up Cullen family and I accidentally found Cullen family. No, not Jasper. You egg one. Emmett. Right? With the eggs. The eggs. Jasper is the other brother. Yes, Emmett. Eggmit Cullen. You're right. For Halloween, I should just dress up as a bag of eggs. You bought it because Buffy? Valid. I bought it just because, like, I think either Kelly Marissa labeled it as one of her favorite flesh tones. Or I just saw it at TJ Maxx. which is quite likely. All right. And for this lady's dress, for Geena Davis's dress, so let me look at how this is looking. It's looking quite lovely from this angle. I guess I've also got her hair to do, and I think her hair is just kind of like brown. Yeah, it is just kind of like brown. Hi, I'm Geena Davis, and my hair is kind of just like brown. That's what she says when you meet her. It's really weird. I'm like, why would you introduce yourself that way? But who am I to tell Geena Davis what she can't? Same, Danielle, same. Here's Don't Be Suspicious. And I guess Don't Be Suspicious is a pretty good color for it. Like, I do kind of wish it was a little bit lighter, but what you gonna do? For Halloween, you try to catch your cat to take her to the vet for a weight check just because she lost some weight last time we were in, and also claw trim. We were there trying to catch her is terrifying. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. Shepard's become a little bitch about going to the vet. And I don't know, like, when that started. Both my cats, like, used to just, like, be pretty chill. And they're both, like, pretty chill at the vet. But they have started being little bitches about getting caught. All right. Painting in her hair. And then what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to use this pink I already had for the mouth. And I'm going to use this off-white I already had for the teeth. And we are going to mix them up. Eh. We told my roommate she could have a little acetone as a treat. And she was like, oh, she's so happy. I was like, you go, girl. Oh, I'm so sorry about Cloud. Trixie's always had a problem with it and said she's mostly black. It's really hard to find her when she hides. I know that feel. Especially since, like, everything in my home is also black. Shepherd is luckily pretty easy to find. And neither of them... They didn't really have any of the effect I was looking for, but it's fine. I think I'm going to give her white or off-white shoes. I just kind of know. I have this idea that she's going to have white shoes. Let's give her white shoes. Like, maybe she's wearing Keds. Some little white Keds. And I'm also going to paint... I'm going to fill her in with this off-white. So we make sure to retain all of that color. Here we go. All right. So she just needs to dry a little bit and then she is ready to be stamped. And let's see if I have another one while she dries. Another stamper. I know that it's crazy that I wouldn't have another stamper, but you don't understand what a hellscape this desk is. You clearly don't understand my dog. All right, see you later. Really, thanks for hanging out. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, all right. Alrighty. We got this. Okay, we're gonna do the dude now. Alec Baldwin. I gotta say, Alec Baldwin has a look in this movie that is a look that gets to me. Like, he looks a little like Brad from Rocky Horror. And honestly, I'm like a lot into Brad and Rocky Horror. I'm a lot into like the entire cast of Rocky Horror. Yeah, but like something about like, I don't know, that like clean cut, sexy nerd aesthetic. It just gets me. It just gets me. Yeah, thank you. Thank you all for the validation. Loving it. I don't know what I just did right. Oh, there's my lint roller. I just found my lint roller yesterday. But we need to redo the stamp, unfortunately. Because I didn't quite get his feet. Let's get his feet. All right. Ew. Got it. Got it. All right. Got him. Got him. Not quite as good of a pickup as his lovely wife, Gina Davis, but a good enough. Alec Baldwin looks so different now than he did in Beetlejuice. Honestly. All right, all right, all right. Let's paint this man. So let's go Alec Baldwin, Alec Bladwin, and see if we can find his scary face. There we go. Got him, got him. All right. It looks about how I expected. So we're going to use my vampires buff again. You'll never get the Alec Baldwin Canteen Boy sketch out of his... I'm going to have to look at that. Straight-laced tight-ass. Yes. Yes. I was going to say something really dirty. I might still say something really dirty. Just imagine a really dirty thing I could say when you say somebody's tight-assed, okay? Like, I want to put this on you. You imagine the dirty thing that I could say. But then it's actually your fault that you thought of that. It's actually you. You actually have the dirty mind. Not me. Couldn't be me. There's a hair in this. So I may have to re-evaluate my life. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do this again. We're early enough in the painting that I'm gonna do that again. I'm like, I don't wanna, you know, I mean, looking at that, being like, there's a fucking hair in it, and there just doesn't need to be one there. We could just do it again. And I wasn't even fully satisfied with that pickup. Like, don't get me wrong, it was like a good enough pickup that I was using it. But let's do it again. Let's do it again. Yeah, that's a better pickup in every way. I think. Actually, it might not be. We're doing it one more time. We're gonna do it one more time. I would say I promise one more time, but I'm not gonna say I promise one more time because it might be more than one more time. They say that in sports ball all the time, though. Something, tight asses, wide-legged receivers. These wide-legged receivers out here. And they're tight asses. Y'all, we're going to hell. Straight to hell. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. I do think that I did. Yeah, you're right. You're right. We're already in hell. Welcome to Nail Hell. I am the devil. I need to reinstate my Nail Hell thing because I think I accidentally deleted it from my. I think I deleted everything in my downloads, and one of them was Welcome to Nail Hell. I'm the devil. And so now my thing is just like, you don't have stuff anymore. This is the bad place. Oh my god. I always think when they're like, I can't believe Jason got it this time. You mean Paradise by the Desk? There's a real old football announcing stuff and it sounds like smut, yes. If you have it, maybe I can play it. Okay, so these parts are skin. I probably should have waited a minute before I started painting this, but it's looking good. Just going in with a nice full brush. So that I don't touch the other paint. There we go. Oh yeah, and there's eyeballs on his fingies. That's what's going on in his hands. There's eyeballs on his fingies. And he is wearing a plaid shirt, and they did not give me a plaid shirt scenario. Wait. What's fresh on your mind? Oh, yeah. This is the bad place. Set Smut Real in Discord. Okay. Let's see.
You have to like when there's a guy coming right in your face and he just sits in there and
let me see if I can I like rewind this?
delivers it.
Yeah, guys.
Hold on. It always starts muted.
And then he pulls out.
You have to like when there's a guy coming right in your face and he just sits in there and delivers it.
Yeah, guys. Coming down his face.
Feeling is the Cowboys probably coming right down their throats.
Tyrell Williams. He beats.
Needed 2 thrusts to get it in. Bynes has been coming all night long, but then he pulls out and it's just hard. It's been a while since he's seen a hole that big. He almost didn't know what to do. Got 5 inches on him, but somebody's going to get that gobbler at the end of this game too. Starts to come and then he pulls out.
You have to like when there's a guy coming right in your face and he just sits in there and delivers it.
Yeah, guys. Coming down his face.
Feeling is the Cowboys probably coming right down their throats.
Tyrell Williams. He beats.
Needed 2 thrusts to get it in. Bynes has been coming all night long, but then he pulls out and it's just hard. It's been a while since he's seen a hole that big. He almost didn't know what to do. Got 5 inches on him, but Somebody's going to get that gobbler at the end of this game, too.
Starts to come.
The guy's face. Yeah, the guy's reactions absolutely make it. Absolutely make it. Oh my god. And like the fact that he has the towel like wrapped around his head. Just all together. Get that gobbler. The straight men will do anything but kiss each other. Yes. Create elaborate rituals to touch each other's skin. Or whatever. Oh my goodness. Okay, okay. Let that dry a bit. And like, so I guess I'm gonna go in with gray because like he's wearing that black and white. I guess I can do, so I've got right over here, I've got this charcoal gray stamping polish that I love to use for black on reverse stamping because it is so close to black. It's so close. Wait, what's the weekend release? Is it when you come for the weekend? Aren't I hilarious? Aren't I so funny? I'm just gonna like... I guess it's actually buffalo check he's wearing. I'm not letting the buffalo check go, okay? Thank you. Thank you. I know. I know. Everybody likes it when I say random dirty words and hope that they land. I'm just like, listen. Okay, he's wearing khaki, so the color that is khaki to me is see y'all later chai. Listen, butthole. Absolutely. So we got see y'all later chai. For his little khakis. And do I still have enough of this? I'll do this, Bun Intended is the name of this one. It's inspired by activated charcoal burger buns. And he's also got dark brown hair, so we can just do this dark brown hair. Same as his lovely wife, Gina Davis. Someone needs to make a new version of Betty Davis eyes, not the JoJo Siwa version. But they need to make one called Gina Davis eyes. Where you just like wear really like, your eyes are just kind of normal, but you wear really like spidery mascara. I feel like she often is, I think it was just either the look or just the way that it worked back then, but I feel like she's always got that chunky mascara on. Tell me if I'm wrong. Maybe it just was the last thing I watched her in was Earth Girls Are Easy. What are you wearing? Khakis? I love that. I love that. Perhaps titties. What's our favorite dirty word? Oh, cunt's really good, and I don't mind it. I don't mind cunt. I mean, honestly, fuck for me. Jake from State Farm is absolutely hot. He is absolutely hot. Like, your woman better be concerned about Jake from State Farm. But yeah, like, it's gotta be fuck for me. Or just like dick. But that just seems so like hardly even a curse. All right, and I'm gonna do a background on him to make sure he's nice and opaque. All right, all right, all right. Don't know how much I like that shirt I did for him, but I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be fine. And I think I can put on some base coat. I'm just gonna be using my my new China Glaze base coat. I have never had. You're doing fuck ass. I like bitch ass actually. I think bitch ass is a good one. I feel like even more important than your base coat being like really sticky for sticky base is just like applying it and waiting the right amount of time. I think no matter what nail polish you're using for, you know, prepping your reverse stamp, like I think some of them stay tacky for longer, but like in general, you just need a fresh coat of nail polish that's not too thick that's gonna smoosh. But strong adhesive base coat probably is good. All right. She's got Gina Davis eyes. And her mouth now. It's all stretched now. She's trying to scare the living now. It's a great song I'm singing now. Thank you. It is really cute, honestly. Honestly, it's very cute. All right. So the next one we can do is we can do another pattern on my pinky. And I think I just want the pattern on my pinky to be this like fun little Burton-esque swirl. Ever since someone said they love the fuck-ass tiger from K-pop, Demon Hunters. Can't confirm. Cracked, dry, smooth, fast. I just put decals and has a hard time sticking to the base coat. Didn't even wait that long. Interesting. For a second, she looked green and I thought of Kermit the Frog with teeth. Incredible. Incredible. All right, let's scrape that down. Pick it up. Oh, no. This has been the bane of my existence today. This frickin'... It's a really good stamper. But it's heavy. And it keeps falling out of its holder. It keeps coming out of its cage and it's doing just fuck. Stay in. We're gonna try this one more time. And then I'm gonna put Lydia on my thumb, because I think that'd be fun. Also say shitting dick nipples a lot, but people get concerned. Yeah, that wouldn't be my first choice for a curse to say. There we go. Let's get some tape. All right. I could have maybe just done the pictures on the other side too, just like pictures on both sides. But it's too late for that, isn't it? It's too late, baby. Now it's too late. Though we really did try to make it. All right. All right, all right. And then let's do Lydia with the camera. All right, she looks pretty good. I have a feeling this is going to be a lot of that charcoal color because I think that this outfit's just like black. So let's see. No. Oh my God, that was close. I shouldn't be alive. Okay. There we go. The filter is gone. You're ready for your weekend release. 2 more hours. Everybody in their weekend releases. Everybody in their... Have y'all been hearing about semen retention? Have y'all heard this shit, my liege? I don't know. I read an article about it because I was watching Drawfee. And Jacob Drawfee was talking about how like he was watching a video and then like suddenly the video like stealthily turned into a semen retention video. And then like now like all of his recommendations are like for semen retention. And I guess it's like, I guess some people claim that if you don't jizz a lot, that it is better, that it's better for you. You'll be a better person if you don't jizz a lot. Here's the gospel. Here's the gospel. Dudes, don't jizz. I'm so happy there's so many Drawfee fans here who watched. They did a video, they did a show or a episode where they just drew with kid pics. Ye old timey kid pics, which apparently if you go to kidpics.app, you could just do that online. Yeah, I don't know. I don't got any semen to retain. For me, semen retention would be another thing. Unless you're talking about being a lady retaining, you know, being a end vaginaed person, a person with a vagina retaining semen in there. I guess you would do that if you were like trying to conceive. I don't know. But anyway, point is, I don't got a penis. I don't know. I'm not retaining any semen. But I guess some dudes think it's good for you. And I guess that they've been thinking that. Some dudes have been thinking that for centuries. And I'm like, okay. It just seems to me you just like be horny. It would just make you horny. You literally know somebody who did that, had to go on antibiotics and stuff. Fascinating. Fascinating. Hold on. I'm going to look up Lydia Dietz. Anyway. That's the story. Then I'm sticking to it. I don't have much else to say about semen retention. As you may guess, I don't usually have a lot to say. I don't support semen retention in this house. I want it out. Like, honestly. I just want it out. Okay. Retaining semen in my house? No. We let that shit go. Literally. You do whatever you want with that semen within reason. Yeah, there are things that I would say, you know, retain the semen instead of expelling it in certain scenarios. In certain scenarios. All right, we've moved on to our lovely Lydia. This entire outfit she's wearing is black, I think, though. What I'm gonna do is I am going to, I should have done her hair first, but I'm going to paint her clothes gray. I'm going to paint them with this like very light gray. But I am going to paint her hair like black. Go on, telling your partner to climax. Exactly. Some arachnids can retain sperm for years. I didn't even know arachnids had sperm, but then again, like, most animals fuck. Cum is really a misnomer. It should be go get out of here. Yeah, exactly. One of my favorite pastimes is writing cum, C-O-M-E, so that it seems more, more like generic fantasy era appropriate. No, did I fuck her up? No, she's fine. I do feel like I'm not being careful enough with Lydia, though. Honestly. I'll look at her from the front when I'm done. And if I'm not, like, into it, I'll repaint her. She looks like I can fix her from the front. So I think I'm just going to fix her from the front instead of repainting everything. I need to see, though, her camera is like also all black. Except for like probably like the flash. So I think I'm just going to paint that white. Some insects and arachnids can also separate the sperm from multiple matings and choose which to choose. What? How? How? Literally how? I think I need a smaller brush. I almost never need a smaller brush, but today I need a smaller brush. Okay. So the rest of this is either black, which is going to be the gray. They have separate tubes. How do they remember who is who? That's my question. How do they remember, like, we're going to need a smaller brush. We're going to need a bigger boat. We're going to need to retain our semen to become the best version of our masculine selves. Question. Should I retain my husband's semen so that I can become the best masculine version of myself? Should I retain it in one of my spider tubes? How long do I retain the semen until I become the best version of my masculine self? Asking for a friend who's an arachnid. I have friends everywhere because they're all arachnids. That's a thing you don't know about me. Yes, girl, steal his power. Do not slut shame fighters. I'm not trying to. I'm just like, if I had a, like, look, if I gathered a bunch of tubes of semen and put them on a shelf with no label, as I imagine is what the spiders do, I would probably forget. I'm not saying that they've had sex with so many other spiders. I'm just saying like, this implies there's more than one. How do they tell the difference? You know? Your work is done. You get out of this chair, maybe go for a run, then go eat a burger and fries. It's 2025. You want to live your life. I want you to live your life. I want you to come watch Sinners with us tonight at 5 p.m. PST. That is 3 hours from now, in case you don't want to do the time difference. I hope all those men are retaining their semen and adding even more. If you want to be my lover, you got to retain your semen. And then once you're at maximum retention, you got to release it into one of my spider tubes. And then I'm going to sit there and I'm going to choose. You have ADHD, so if you were a spider, you would remember whose was where. Exactly! Lori and I would be the same kind of spider. Oh, you just watch it the other week. You didn't know if you want to watch it again. Fair enough. Fair enough. Absolutely fair enough. You're off the hook, Lacrodactyl. You're off the hook. Spiders have a better memory than me. Surprise, surprise. Same. You telling me spiders can remember every male they've slept with? Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. All right. We're painting in that Lydia Dietz face. That Lydia Dietz hand. And I'm gonna also make her shoes black. Who's the daddy? This spider is not the father. All right. She's looking quite cute. Her face is a little smudged. But that's okay. She's looking really cute. And I feel like she's looking really effective. I feel like she's looking good. So let's do some background painting on her to... I mean, I don't really need to do that much background painting on her because the other stuff is so like dark and opaque. So I guess I'll just do it on her like hand and on her camera and her face and stuff. And then we're going to do... It's so funny because a strong adhesive base coat says matte base coat on it. And it is maybe the shiniest base coat I've ever used in my life. Hello, Lestrange. They also eat their lovers after they mate, so maybe they have a distinct taste. Maybe you're right. Maybe, okay. If it was just like a scent or taste based, if I was like not thinking about the spider I had fucked, but just thinking about that delicious spider mate taste, maybe I could distinct the spider sperm. You're always going on about semen in your spider tubes. Look, this is my stream. You don't want to hear about my spider semen tubes. There's the door. I'm not making you. Suppose eating your lover would be memorable. It'd be very intimate, Our Lady. That's the thing. It's just very intimate. You don't understand spider intimacy. You don't understand it like I do. I, the #1 understander of spider intimacy. It's a season to discuss it, really. Look, I know a lot of you are afraid to talk about your spider tubes. There is nothing wrong or unnatural about storing spider semen in your spider tubes and then choosing which one to fertilize yourself with. And I think as a culture, we need to talk about it more. Honestly. I mean, I only learned about this today, but I already am comfortable enough in myself to talk about my spider tubes. So what I'm trying to say is just get on my fucking level. Free your tubes and the rest will follow. That's like my motto. That's what I'm all about, is freeing my tubes. Oh my god. I wish I had my drink cup up here. There wasn't a fly in it. Eating your lover out to a whole new level. It's like eating your lover in. Honestly. Honestly. Alright, alright, alright. We have got Alec Baldwin on this nail. So this is the main look. Here's the main look. Here's what we're working with here. You have to do a little bit of cleanup. And Blade... Danny wants me to drink the fly so bad. Danny, quick question. Quick question. And this is because I care. This is because I love you and I care. What the fuck is wrong with you? Saving Spearman in the spider tubes is one thing. Drinking a fly is completely another. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you all like these. I know you're just a little freak. And honestly, I love that about you. I love that about you so much. That, like, here's the thing, is that, like, I'm a freak. You know? I'm like, people see me and they probably think, like, that lady is into some freak shit. And they're right. And then there's Danny. And, like, Danny, like, all the better to be a freak and, like, be able to, like, slide under the radar. You, like, slide under the radar and you're like, drink the fly, you know? I haven't brushed my hair today. I've washed it. I've washed my hair today. But I have not brushed it. So we're gonna comb really quickly. Look at that. Yeah, Danny passes. Normcore until not. Every single person I have shown, by the way, the bearded dragon nails, thinks they're so sick. They're all so into them. So you've managed to be like a freak, but is it cat medicine time? Yes, it is. So, you know, like, you're a freak, but like, you pass and you get a pass. All right, let's let that dry. And then we got to clean up. I have, what luxury? I found 2 of my nice cleanup brushes. I still need to buy a new one, and I kind of want to buy like a few new ones. I bought a set of 10 milliliter eyedroppers so that I can fill them up full of nail polish thinner and give them to random people who need nail polish thinner. And I'm very happy about that. And I'm thinking of also getting a lot of cleanup brushes. I'm thinking of just having bags of like 100% acetone cleanup brushes and nail polish remover like everywhere I go. I would love to have a top coat too, so that when I meet a poor unfortunate soul who like doesn't know how to do their nails right, I can like help them out. That's my dream, to be your fairy nail polish mother. All right. I need to do a little lick on her, and then I've got to do a little bit of work on her hair. So it'll just take a moment. It'll just take a moment. Perfection. Don't drink, don't smoke. What do you do? I collect spider semen in my spider tubes. That's how I get my kicks. I don't really drink, that's true, but I do smoke. Not cigarettes, other stuff. Look at her. Look at her. She is my beautiful, perfect daughter. That's also how you get your kids. From your spider tubes. Look. Everyone's got to get it a different way. You know, there's no one way to be a parent. You know, some people adopt, some people do it, you know, do it the all natural way. Some people get surrogates. Some people do artificial insemination. Some people do spider tubes. I'm not here to judge, okay? I'm here to support mothers everywhere. Just collect some semen and sort through it later. Why put all the pressure on yourself right then? You're like, I'm gonna bone now. It's like Klarna, but for fucking. Buy now and inseminate later. There we go. Let's do a bit of cleanup. I've said it before and I'll say it again. A K&I Weed Whacker on its last legs is better than any other cleanup brush fresh out of the box. I swear to God. The K&I Weed Whacker can do no wrong. There we go. Nice and cleaned up over there. And I have enough time to do my right hand. Today has been such a lovely day, honestly. You might beat a better spider tomorrow. Do you want, you know, would you rather have the spider child of a god or an acne scarred artisan, as Christopher Lee says? I want to watch The Wicker Man again. I'm going to force The Wicker Man onto my roommates. I have forced The Boy onto 2 people in the last, like, month. And I think I got at least one person horny for him. For my boy. And the more people I can get to hear me out, the better. All right. It's very cute. It's a very good look today. It's a very good look. As we learn in Beetlejuice, some people die having a house and some people die having a house and having a living daughter. Exactly. Exactly. Being a ghost mom, I think, is perfect for me. Because, like, you'd get, like, all the fun of being a parent, but then, like, when shit gets real, you'd be like, I'm just a ghost. You know, like, a lot less responsibility there. You're like, I don't know what to tell you. I'm just like, you know, I'm your ghost mom. There's not much more I can do. You know, I trust you, my human child, my living child. I trust you to figure this out on your own. I believe in you. And best I can do is, like, spook the people bugging you. And that would also be fun. Ghost mom doesn't have to decide what's for dinner. And so that's really what matters to me. That's really what matters to me. All right. Smudge free top coat time. Let that dry for a bit, and then I gotta decide what, I mean, I guess one of my many, many neon greens. Just fucking snap the tip of your index nail while finishing a mani. No! Don't do that. You're too sexy, aha. Yeah, Daddy, you're right that this smudge-free top coat does cloud up some sparkles, but if you let it sit for a bit, at least for me, when I let it sit for a bit, it unclouds. It declouds. I guess I could do Sandpit Turtle. I could wear this as Sandpit Turtle. I should look into my neon greens. I have so many neon greens. Neon green is... So I have like... Oh, what's that one that looks like sour apple rings? Or is it sour apple rings that I have? Oh, it's Grumpy. It's Grumpy. All right, let me see. Let me see. There's Sandpit Turtle and Grumpy. Happy Grass. Scavenger Hunt. I hate Seal Glaze. It does do that, though. It does do that. Got Mountain Dew Mocktail. Mountain Dew Mocktail, looking at this, is definitely the most Beetlejuice. I have been in the mood to wear Sandpit Turtle, but I think we're gonna do Mountain Dew Mocktail. Because I was thinking before, I was like, it would be nice to wear Mountain Dew Mocktail, but I don't like really feel it right now. But now I'm looking at it and I am feeling it, so I'm gonna do it. So congratulations, Mountain Dew Mocktail, you won. There we go. All right, all right, all right. Yes, it is now very, very shiny. So next up, we're gonna add just a dash of, thank you, thank you. Yeah, Mountain Dew Mocktail is great, if that's what you were talking about. Just a dash of Scattered Hollow. Just to make the whole look sparkly. I gotta say, I do think the Scattered Hollow is a little less fine than Holo Taco's Scattered Hollow. All right. Let that dry a bit, and then we will go in with our top coat. Here we are. Honestly, we probably don't even need to let that dry very much. I will do it though. I did it from the pinky to the thumb. So I'll do that. here. Now that I have a top coat going, it's a less the sparkle size is a little less of an issue. There we go. From the pinky to the thumb. So the sweat dropped down to my balls. Just go there. Just go there. Okay, I'm going to actually... Woo! I'm going to drop this brown nail polish off the table is what I'm going to do. No! And I'm also going to hit this thumb with my fucking shirt. Okay, luckily it only hit the top coat and like just like got a little bit. Big round of applause for fucking Glisten and Glow top coat. Like honestly, such a good top coat. Like immediate protection from little snafus like that. Immediate protection. I have the eye shield on. I should take the eye shield off. Let me do this with fucking like headline alert about like Melania Trump like got me to like made me accidentally leave my fucking camera app, and I'm like, how dare you? How fucking dare you? It's a bit smaller and also more sparse, which is why I prefer it. See, I feel like it's less. I feel like the glitters are bigger. It is more sparse though, which I do enjoy. Okay. Now, the question is, do I need to do cuticle care on this hand? Not sure. I do need though to like wipe off some polish. Which is not so easy when you have one freshly painted hand. Not so easy. Yes, I know they're super cute pink Halloween nails. You know, there's one thing that I do, and it's make good on the promises in my title. That's really what I do best, is make good on the promises. Honestly, perhaps I should not do, maybe I should do a pink hollow on my other hand. But I just don't feel like it. I just don't feel like it, you know? All right, all right. Let's get this Bonder bass on. You know, I don't know shit. I don't get stuff. I don't understand things. Do what you feel in your spider tubes. I feel so much in my spider tubes. I gotta tell you. My spider tubes overfloweth. Trust your tubes. I put my trust in tubes. Push as far as I can go. I don't even know that song, really. I only know it as much as I've heard it on the radio. Now I'm like, should I do Pink on my other hand? I'm so sorry, Luna. I'm sorry that we're traumatizing you. Whatever, y'all. YOLO, you know? Fucking YOLO. I was considering posting this stream for people I do activism with. Now for y'all, I'm sure many of you's first stream with me was we had a conversation like this. Because it's a pretty standard, this isn't a very weird conversation. This isn't weirder than that time that we watched a Salmon Jizz video. But imagine you like know some chick who's like usually talking about like important shit involving the future of America or something. And you come to her live stream and she's like, I'm gonna retain semen in my spider tubes. Very important biology research. Yeah, it's true. It's true. We were talking about how Barbies mate, which is very similar to salmon, actually. So that's why we were talking about it that time. Important. It's just practical. Thank you, Danny. Thank you. I'm like, resist, persist, prevail with your spider tubes. Don't tell me how to live my spider tube life. I'm gonna do whatever I want with my spider tubes. You can't stop me. As we like to say in the movement, fuck you, make me. Is salmon jizz in some facial masks? Okay, research project. Find me the salmon jizz face mask. Depending on the price, I'd try it. Honestly, I like can't imagine that salmon jizz is better for your face than other much more normal face products, you know? I'm like, is this really gonna help me more than like, honestly, like petrolatum? Like, Some people put anything on their face, we tell them it makes them look good. Look, I mean, when it comes to jizz on my face, I don't necessarily have to have it be skincare related. But it's usually not from salmon. But maybe that's my secret for looking young. I have found out, no, I bumped it. I have found out that I look pretty young for my age. Which I credit to being fat and never leaving the house. You inject salmon jizz? I mean, not you personally, I'm pretty sure. But people, thank you so much for the follow, Exhausted. I'm so glad that this is, every time we have a conversation like this, we get a new follower. And I'm like, thank you. I know. It's my swag. Who is giving salmon hand jobs to collect? Who's working at the salmon handy factory? Who's working there? You also get told you look young and agree having some extra fat and not going outside is very good for your skin. Yeah, absolutely. How's it going? Nails look great. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. That we said they were going to be pink. They're not pink. They're green. Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's salmon sperm. I'm always saying this. Always saying this. Your spider tubes bring all the freaks to the stream. And they're like, I hope you choose my tube. I hope you choose my spider tube. Thank you. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Nobody's complaining. You're looking good. We've got here Full Charge by Holo Taco and Mountain Dew Mocktail by Glisten and Glow. And you know, a day that I get to wear Glisten and Glow, or as we like to call it, gag. A day that I'm gagging with salmon jizz. That's a good day in my book. I think that's even better than my salmon sperm injection day. The Mountain Dew does serve kiwi. It does. It is much more, you really can't, it's not like at its full power in this lighting and stuff. But I'm seeing it and it is like, it is such a highlighter yellow. Oh, it's very good. It's just on that like verge of, that verge. It's just on that verge, you know? Of green and yellow. It's a grello, if you will. If you will, and I will, and you know I will. Just the slightest tap. And I fucked it up. I think it can be saved, though. I think if I just smoosh it enough. I think if I just smoosh it. Yeah. It's just gonna go right back into place. Okay. Let's put on some top coat because I'm over taking chances. Is it Celine Dion or is it like Carrie Underwood or something? Who sings What Do You Say to Taking Chances? What I say is not today. What I say is it's a no from me, dog. No taking chances. In this economy. In esta economia. It's one of my favorite memes. Tres leches in esta economia. Looking fantastic. Absolutely. Fantastic. Flantastic, if you will. All right, all right. We've done a lot today. We became the spider. We didn't drink the fly. We did not drink the fly. But for 100 gifted subs, no. I don't think I'm gonna put I'm not gonna put a dollar amount on me drinking a fly. I don't like putting dollar amounts on anything. Who knew this was gonna go so fast? It was pretty intense nail art for me to do so fast. But I think it's because I actually had somewhat of a plan. Yeah, that's how the Fly movie started. Jeff Goldblum was like streaming and he was like, hey, for like 25 gifted subs, I'll like go into this like teleporter with a fly. And chat was like, poggers, man. And he fucking did it. Can you believe that? Although most beings with spider tubes do love flies. Well, you know, Luna, I'm not like most beings with spider tubes. I'm not like most other beings with spider tubes. I'm kind of like I'm like a different, I'm weird. I'm a weirdo. I'm not normal and I don't want to be normal. I'm not like other female spiders. I'm a human. Those spider tubes would be empty if there weren't flies in the world. It's so true. It's so true. Oh, I really want one of those bumper stickers that's like, I'm not your average teen. I'm 47. Oh my goodness. I was in the kitchen the other day with some people who actually, I was in the kitchen with these people who actually agreed with my opinion on Disney Channel original movies, which is I didn't watch them because they were for babies. And I was like, thank you so much for agreeing with me. The person who, one of the people was my age, exactly, like a few months apart, and the other one was older. So it's definitely an age thing. I am yawning and stuff. I don't know why I'm like, suddenly I'm just like, oh, about that time, old chaps. But yeah, I am done with my nails, and we are going to be watching a very long movie. Sinners is very, very long. But anyway, if you are 18 plus, and if you are queer friendly, then you can join us in the Discord. We are going to be watching Sinners tonight. It's you, I'm baby. Yes, yes. We are going to be watching Sinners in the Discord. It is like an hour, 2 hours and 30 minutes. Last time we did a movie that was like extra short. This time it's going to be extra long. There will be a pee break. So if you would like to join us in the Discord, I welcome you to do so. And I should be back next Friday, but I am going to be perfectly honest with you. Next Friday is the Friday before No Kings. There is a chance I am just going to have so much stuff to do that I'm not going to make it on Friday. So everybody pray for my week to go well. So I will be able to get a ton of shit done and we will have a normal stream. And I'm not going to be like last minute cramming for No Kings. So yeah, but if you are in Santa Ana, Orange County, California, from 2 to 5 p.m. at Centennial Park, we are going to be saying No Kings in America, and we are going to be exercising. How long is long? What do you mean? Oh, like 2.5 hours, like 2.5 hours, Luna. We will have a bathroom break. We will have a bathroom break, I promise. And you know that if you voice your need for the bathroom, then I'll have to do movie night on Halloween. Perhaps. If you voice your need for the bathroom, we will take a bathroom break for you. But anyway, yeah. So if you're in Santa Ana, Portland Frog Power, Lestrange, we have been sharing the Portland Frog everywhere in my groups. And also, the 5051 Orange County now has a throne. It's like a, sorry, I've got like stuff in my throat. Throne is like an Amazon wish list, but not on Amazon, for anywhere else on the internet. You guys probably know about it because streamers use it quite a bit. And most of the stuff on that wish list are blow up costumes. Because I was like, we need blow up costumes. We need blow up costumes because we need to show, and I heard an interview with the Portland Frog that got maced through his air hole. He was like, I'm wearing this because it's just so like ridiculous what's happening. It's just so like crazy and stupid and like ridiculous. So I'm wearing this. I'm like, I totally agree. Like, they're gonna say the shit that they're saying about people who are just exercising their First Amendment right. Like, yeah, deploy your freaking military. Like, we're gonna dress up in blow up costumes, and then you're just gonna look like a fucking douchebag. Like, it's like, really, you're doing this to people in blow up costumes you can hardly even fucking see. Anyway, I'm excited for our blow up costumes. We're also considering getting like 12-foot skeletons for our protests that we can put out with signs and stuff. We have a lot of ideas. I think if you are involved in some of the resistance movements, I think it's honestly really time for us to just start partying. We've just got to start partying. There is no glory in suffering. We are not out there. We are not out there to like prove that we can suffer the hardest. We need to be out there proving that we are not the bad guys, because we're not. We just want to literally be vibing and keeping it tight. Like, literally, that's all we want. We just want to be out here with our spider tubes and our blow-up costumes and 12-foot skeletons, living our damn lives. And the shit that's being said about people resisting is absolutely insane, un-American, unconstitutional, awful. And